Sinkaing. Yeah, Sinkaing, because they can eventually join the faction, or People's Republic does well enough they can reach them, and one China policy, maybe, if it takes the US a long time to hop to Ado Island. Oh yeah, there are also another communist power. I'm forgetting about Mongolia, Tanatuba, and Sinkaing, that little pocket of communist nations. Now that would reduce steel deliveries. Alright, 75 artillery pieces from Sinkaing. It's another place the revolution can carry forward until... Keep trying until there are no more communist nations in the map. Maybe even keep trying after that. Flip some of the minors, other nations. After, especially in a world where there is no Cold War. These things are very much a hot war, and no one's going to believe the propaganda about the Soviets. Maybe it'd be worse, I don't know. Stalin's still around. Trotsky tried to take power from him, but I don't know. Even our own world after Soviet Union collapse, there are still socialists in the world. It's not going to go away. And Commune of Anglia demands decolonization. The Anglian government has issued an ultimatum to other colonial powers demanding the immediate withdrawal from their colonies and granting full independence, much like the British themselves have already done. They've indicated they're willing to back up these demands with the use of military force, if needed. Right. Except it has them demand it of Vietnam and stuff, which are not actually colonial powers here. They're the decolonized powers. It's weird. It's bugged. I don't know what the outcome is to be of this. There are a couple nations that do hold territory. There's no releasable tags. I'm not sure what would happen with those. The British themselves still control Bermuda. Maybe they'll make the US withdraw from the occupied parts of occupied state in Mexico. I don't know. Could happen, that at least. These guys have gone fascist. We have a faction they're not part of. Weird. They're gonna attack the British. Weird. It's gonna endanger any British trade going past the Cape of whatever it's called. Is Good Hope South Africa, or is that the Cape of Good Hope? Is that the one around the South American peninsula? I don't know. Finnish Mahdi tactics. Finnish troops have begun implementing Mahdi tactics in the Quipo area. Mahdi tactics are a devastating technique in which the Finnish forces encircle enemy troops and cut off their supply lines, leaving them vulnerable to attack. This makes invading forces highly vulnerable to Finnish offensives, and we must take swift action to prevent them from getting the upper hand if we want to push into Finland. Quipo. Oh, here. It's because they're at war with the Soviets. They trigger that, but... Attrition, the state multiplier, doesn't affect divisions across the world anymore. I think that was changed. Hopefully. Otherwise, the Soviet troops are suffering attrition here in Minsk because of Quipo. But either way, would make, I guess, Soviets even weaker. Finland would be very hard to knock out this war. Now I offer stiff resistance to all I can. More artillery, more anti-air. No, the anti-air just haven't been given out yet. I think. I don't know. Got more standard artillery for sure. I turn these guys to boom. Might be shy of anti-air for a little, but they'll get more artillery pieces. Same here. Problem with too much CAS, even though it's more cost effective than putting artillery all on the front, fighters and stuff, is you need oil. I don't have access to, even though in the Middle East the Syrian oil wasn't exploited really till like 1960. It's not even, you can't prospect it at all in this game. Maybe if I was doing Road to 56, if they added new resource prospecting. So I'd have to go to war with Iraq if I want oil. Or the Saudis, they actually do have resource prospecting in Saudi Arabia. So they can get a lot more oil. The right techs. These guys are doing the anti-fascist crusade. This does give them a division attack bonus. Eventually they'll get bonuses for extraction tech if they on the right focus before they do the tech, which the AI is usually too dumb for such things, unfortunately. Attacking fortified artillery is never a good idea. He keeps suffering all these manpower losses. Even suffered against me. I've done 192.7 thousand losses on Capitalist Norway. Still, this may look like a good casualty trade-off ratio, but the other side has so much more manpower. It's actually, at this rate, there'll be nobody left to fight the Americans or Swedes or any of them. There's Norwegian capitalist Norwegian subs doing their thing. I wonder what happened to the Norwegian escorts get sunk? Maybe. I won't be able to convert convoys forever, eventually they'll run out. War of attrition I lose. It takes long enough to justify our goals. Finishes January 8th. Might need to do 2 side by side. Need 37 political power to start justifying Lebanon. Could just not run a focus after rocket effort. Not gonna be doing special projects. Nuclear technology could be used for the research bonus at the first level. Any of that really? It's not very. Special forces could eventually be useful, but just for the research buff. Sub-effort? No. So I'll save up political power by running no focuses and maybe start justifying Lebanon. Slightly higher political power costs, but sooner I get them knocked out, the sooner maybe I get their access to their resources, manpower, whatever. Not resources, but factories. If, this is big if, they don't end up joining a faction before I capitulate them. Or a tougher nut to crack. They'll definitely have troops in Beirut proper, so I doubt I can. It's iffy if I can faction them. I mean, prevent them from faction. Just enough troops to deal with Palestine, but Lebanon's gonna be a harder to crack. He's got defense doctrine. Use them at all would be for access to West defense. There's a backup to this guy. Maybe he doesn't roll well. Mind the whole training division thing. Also, I'm gonna merge these guys to a 6 width, I think. Oh. This should actually be the reserve version. Shouldn't they? I don't want getting better rifles, really. I guess I can train him in artillery use. Yeah. I might need the artillery to hold off any naval invasions. Here, 30 org max in this template. Yeah, that's why they probably don't get another line rocket artillery anytime soon, or ever. Apparently they get a scale buff, even if they're not an artillery division, I think. Or maybe only if maybe the specialist doesn't apply to pure. Let's see, next time they attack somewhere, is a lightning bolt or a star. Check. Country, 7.5%. 7.3%. Oh yeah, it's definitely buffing the line artillery infantry, so. Yeah, not likely to add more. 30 a war gets pretty low. It's a small division, though, so you can have lots of these, and small enough, but doesn't suffer crits. Works well. Efficient use of combat width. More junior officers gain XP, I guess. Though the XP gained, I think, is proportionate to casualties dealt partly, but also time in combat, maybe. Maybe I just wait time out of time until after I finish off Jerusalem, Palestine. Well, it's 2 more convoys. The U.S. subs. No, I'm taking the safer route. Swinging this way. There's still subs up here in the Norwegian Sea. Keep going for a long time with how many convoys I got, though. Even some on sale on the market, so I'm not gonna run out. I wonder what the Danish are doing. I've swapped over before. They're undermining overlord influence. Predictable. That they get a special repeatable? Interesting, instead of increasing autonomy. I don't think this is accurate. It says 0.2 per day, but it's probably more. Yeah, at this rate it won't be too long before they assert independence. But 52 days at this rate or less? Ooh, no. I have to deal with... These guys might try and tell them no. Then I'll be at war with Denmark. Not the end of the world, though. Well, it'll probably lead him to join America's faction, which if I'm going to swap to play him later, I'd have to leave the faction trader stuff. Oh, when did this happen? Definitely didn't. There's a naval invasion going on. The Swedes are losing that, but looks like they just landed troops here and they're going to attack these guys over land as well. Shoot. And this division is under attack and losing despite being fully entrenched. Would have been good to include some support anti-air here, but lots of this happening. We're low. Time to pull in reinforcements either way. Where from? Guys suffer to get supply there. Should be well supplied here. They can arrive before he drives them out. Boom. Let's swap into the offensive. General. That's higher planning. These guys are probably actually defensive. An attack's just not gonna happen anytime soon. And This higher attack skill helps with defending. So these guys need the planning breakthrough. So looks like their attack ran to a halt even before the reinforcements got involved. Neato. I'm actually gonna want to counterattack now. Boom. These guys can start planning their counterattack. Should have started planning earlier, but whatever. This guy gets organizer when he gets a battle plan, so that would have been useful. Maybe. Of course, I'll probably want to get that before infantry later, or slow down infantry later. The NPR are not waiting for me. They're going already. So I need to send artillery. Decided to do multiple combats. What? These guys are multiple combat debuffs. Then hog. And here's my guy. It's just doing simple defense tactics, but advanced artillery. Mayo treat. And just do this way. Hydraulic recoil. Or anti-air attack. So think about the heart attack and breakthrough from this. Aircraft are increasingly becoming a real threat. Rapid fire. Also 10% soft attack with anti-air, whatever that's worth. Think of the short term. Go with rapid fire. Advanced rocket artillery. Pretty sure this will lose all its efficiency, but almost all. It's fine. We'll move the rocket artillery up in the order. No. Should I? Well, yeah, because I don't have enough of it either. No, actually, it's about to be swapped for something more advanced too. That'd be dumb. Well, efficiency on the thing that's going to be going permanently. There's already upgrades to be doing. I know I could produce a little more of this before I swap. That's the smart thing. Maybe. No. Yeah, no, I need to take advantage of the fact that I still got efficiency in these supply production lines. Use the resources efficiently. Even the support equipment's more efficient than that. Some of it, first line. Kick that up in the production order. Actually got a decent amount of support equipment reserved. This might someday do something entirely different. Reduce it to 1, put 1 into the artillery, the other into, I don't know, aircraft or trucks maybe. Probably trucks. Trucks and eventually aircraft. But produce more of the advanced artillery first. When I swap one to aircraft it. Probably finish this last artillery piece and then turn it into something advanced artillery, I guess, or craft that one. Okay, counterattack is done. These guys are instantly trying to go elsewhere because the AI is dumb like that. Just go here. Already on the way. Just finish this pocket off and then pull these guys back to Stavager to re-fortify. You know what? Let me give them anti-air now. And more artillery. I need the artillery and I need the anti-air to reduce enemy cast damage. Shoot down more on occasion. Spanish general powerful tactics, so I don't need to worry about this guy being more skilled. These guys are planning, but you know what? I should think about though getting more planning bonuses. Boom. .7 day instead of 2.5. That's not insignificant. Heads up. Air doctrine available? Direct ground support. Yay. Boy, there was cast to take advantage of it. There's absolutely none. Alright. This pocket will be closed. They'll pay dearly for having surprised there's still Norwegian militia alive after all this time. The folks here and there. I think there's 3 surviving divisions of it. It's not much. Survived this much in the war. Might have complained. This guy is suffering enough losses to go reduce veterancy. Alright. Let's let's get them artillery as well. I have learned I didn't guard the ports enough, and I have the artillery, have the manpower to work it. Oh, nice. More recon from my rangers. Very nice. I could do infantry and a tank. Start a time ahead of time. Or I could do trucks. Now I need supply. This isn't a mistake. Might be. Start growing my automotive manufacture. 2% production resource need for 12% higher reliability. Definitely steer cargo bag. I don't know why the AI ever does otherwise.